Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy B-Dot is here with me.
That's right.
Still not shaved. Still got a do-rag on.
I'm recording the album, Angela.
But happy Tuesday, everybody. Now, you know I'm going to be in Detroit tonight. Shout out to Mary Sheffield. She has a big announcement tonight, so I'm going to be here.
Okay.
I'm going to be in Detroit for that. And yeah, so look for me.
You're going to go by the Coney?
Which one?
Anyone, pick one.
Yeah, which one? We got to see how well you know which one should we go to. But let's start the show off with some love and with some positivity. Let's shine a light. 800-292-5150. Also, shout out to Pastor A.R. Bernard. I did his podcast the other day. Mm-hmm. And we talked about Shine a Light because he actually did shine a light with me when the show first was launching. He was shining a light on people as well and answering questions. So I love that. And then we sat down and had a nice conversation. So Pastor A.R. Bernard, thank you so much for that. And you know, I'm pre-shining a light on you before we get to the Shine a Light. But 800-292-5150 is a number. Call us up. Let's spread some love. It's way up.
I'ma shine. I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. B-Dot's here.
That's right.
And you
My name's
very
B-Dot.
rarely do this. But
Yes.
today, B-Dot, you are going to shine a light on somebody.
Yes, I want to shine a light on Mike and Belba. I am WUWY Fitness in St. Albans, Queens. You know, that's
Ooh,
my
you're from
hometown.
Queens, yeah.
Absolutely. They're changing lives out there with their personal training and group fitness classes. My daughter's mom is a participant with them. You know, she's gone on that journey with them. So I just want to give a shout out to them.
I love a
Queens.
fitness journey. Anything that you can do to stay active, whether you're going along on an app, you're watching it on video, you're actually going in person to work out. I'm trying to get better.
Right.
And you're in here falling apart. But thanks to them,
Yes.
you know, I feel like you're in better shape now.
Yes, and you can find them on Instagram at WUWY Fitness NYC.
Spell that?
WUWY, WHOA Fitness.
Oh, whoa, like
Whoa.
Black Rob.
Yeah,
Like,
there you
whoa.
go.
Pull up like, whoa.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, Nika, who do you want to shine a light on?
My husband,
Okay, husband. What's his name?
Rob.
Rob? Okay, go ahead.
I love to shine a light on my husband. He's the best. We've been together for 27 years, and he always hold me down, so I got to shine the light on him.
27 years is no joke, girl.
For real.
Now listen, does he get on your nerves sometimes?
Most of the time, but I still got to shine a light on him.
And that's love right there. Listen, isn't it fun when the person you love gets on your nerves? You be like, oh, you just get on my
The
nerves.
most. And don't forget the most.
All right, well, good. Well, shine a light on him and both of you. 27 years together. That is definitely something to be applauded.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you for calling. 800-292-5150. In case you couldn't get through, you can still call us up and shine a light and last word. And when we come back, we have your Yee tea, and let's talk about Summer Walker. Oh, a little competition. She got a radio show. It's way up. We'll talk about it.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip,
Talk to me.
Angela's spilling that yee tea.
Talk to 'em.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy B-Dot is here with me.
That's right.
That's my
name's
guy.
B-Dot.
B-Dot. All right, well, let's get into some of these Yee stories. Now, we saw that Summer Walker announced her Over It radio show. It's going to be on Apple Music this week. I'd like to hear that.
Got some competition, Ange.
You know, I was watching her Prank You episode. I don't know if you saw that. It's like the people from Punk'd
Okay.
doing it, and Sexy Red pranked her.
Oh, really? What
And you
was-
got to see it. It's pretty funny.
What was the prank?
They put her in a car with her team, and it was like a self-driving van, but it wasn't really self-driving, but she thought it was a self-driving vehicle gone astray. And I mean, it's been out, so not to give it away, but you know,
Right.
she does like freak out and is like, get me out of here,
Gotcha.
out of this van. But Sexy Red had also been pranked prior to that. So she was like, now I want to prank somebody.
Get somebody back.
Yeah, so make sure you check that out. But here is Summer Walker's trailer for her 6-episode series that's going to come out ahead of her 3rd studio album, Finally Over It.
While you was sitting over there waiting on Sierra's prayer, he was being unloyal. Girl, don't be bitter. Ladies, I'm finally over it. So let's talk about it. This is Over It Radio. Call her on the line.
All right. You know, I like it when people are doing their thing with radio and opening up. Why are you making that face? Why?
You gonna have her on Way Up next?
Yeah, I would love to have her on lip service,
That's what's
actually.
up. Let's make that happen.
Yeah, let's make that happen. Now, that could be really fun. All right. And shout out to Doechii. She said her debut LP will be out next year. And she also said that that's all she can talk about is this album. She told Variety this will be out and it will have plenty of live instrumentation. You saw her tiny desk.
I did.
Blown away.
Listen, I'm kind of mad at Doechii. I hate that she keeps calling this a mixtape. It's an album, Doechii.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I was surprised. I was like, debut album?
Nah, this
is like a full album, not a mixtape. But, you know, look, to each her own. Now, she also was crowned Variety's 2024 hip-hop disruptor. And here's what she had to say.
Hip-hop is the most powerful vessel for telling your story. And so I hope my music inspires other artists to speak their truths and to do it with strength, but also with vulnerability. We are the future of this genre. And when we're fearless about showing ourselves to others, it keeps the heart of hip-hop alive and it pushes it to the next level.
All right. Well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have About Last Night. That's where we discuss what we did last night. Be that I know what you didn't do. Get a haircut.
That's a fact.
All right. We'll be back with About Last Night. It's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
What's up? Is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. B-Dot's here.
He is I.
And it's time for About Last Night. Now, today I want to talk about television shows.
Okay.
Or a series that we're watching. What are you watching?
I'm actually watching Lioness on Paramount Plus with Zoe Saldana and
Zoe who?
Am I saying it right?
Saldana?
Zalanda. What?
What is it?
Zalanda. Zoe.
Saldana.
Yeah, her.
Okay. Sananda. Okay, go ahead.
Angela, man, I'll tell you.
It's like, who is that?
And Morgan Freeman. It's a great show.
Okay. I keep hearing about it.
Yeah, I think you should watch it. Absolutely.
All right. I don't have Paramount Plus. Oh my gosh, another subscription I have to get? This is ridiculous.
Yes.
And then I forget to cancel them. You know how they have like a free trial period? Well, I'm watching 90 Day Fiancé. You know that's my show.
Money Ed, man.
Well, that's old, okay? But now I want to say this latest season, and I've been saying this, has had a lot of drama. Like there's one woman that went all the way to Croatia and the guy is like not physically attracted to her.
Wow.
And at first I was like, this is really mean, but then I guess it's very honest, right? Like if you come out here, we meet in person and there's no attraction, what am I supposed to do?
But didn't he see the picture ahead of time?
Yeah, but you might, you know how people look different in person?
Yeah, that's true.
And then sometimes like when you're physically in somebody's space, you can be like, the chemistry's not there.
Yeah, that's true.
But there's another couple on there, Niles, and he actually is autistic, and he's dating a woman, Matilda, and so she's kind of pressuring him to get married. And on this latest episode, he just finally had to admit to her after saying that they could go ahead and get married, because at first he didn't really want to. And he's in Ghana right now, and they have their own traditions. He finally admitted to her that he lost his job and has no money and spent like his last money coming out there and doesn't know how he's going to pay for the wedding, because she wants him to get married before she goes back.
It's going to quagmire there.
Yeah, but that's already a red flag, because you can't not tell somebody that. But he is autistic, so you get to see him talking about like certain things he just can't deal with, like the loud noises, the crowds. He told her already that he doesn't want to have a big wedding. She made all kinds of like concessions about what she won't do, but then some people feel like she was pressuring him a lot to get married.
Right.
So Matilda and Niles, but you know I love 90 Day Fiancé.
Would you ever go on 90 Day Fiancé?
No. All right, well, that is About Last Night. And when we come back, Lip Service also dropped today. Well, it's dropping today.
Okay.
So you can watch that. But Eva Marcel is on. And she, of course, is the star of All the Queen's Men. And one thing that we talked about is what happens when you have to do these love scenes, these sex scenes on these shows. There are intimacy coordinators. So we also had Zuri Pryor Graves on to talk about what her job and her responsibilities are. And we're going to give you some behind the scenes. It's Way Up. That was About Last Night.
This is Way Up with Angela Yee.
Let's go. Yeah.
You are a media maven, right?
Ooh, you never know what Angela's gonna say.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. B-Dot's here.
Where else would I be?
Yes, and Lip Service is coming out today, but we have a little teaser for you, and I know you guys are going to love this. Eva Marcel, she actually has a series, a limited series that was on Peacock. She went traveling with Tammy Rivera and Nivea.
Okay.
They went on a girls' trip. And so they actually went to Vietnam.
Wow.
Which is not some place, right. But that's what made it interesting, because it's not a place you would ever think of to travel to. But the other thing is All the Queen's Men. Love that show. But one thing that she's talking about with this intimacy coordinator, Zeri Pryor Graves, is how do they do these love scenes, these sex scenes on these shows? Well, we have a little behind the scenes information that they're going to give us right now. Here is Eva Marcel and Zeri Pryor Graves on Lip Service.
Everything's covered.
What's Commandos?
Like the little thin panties.
It's like
Okay.
a thin, but it's like, it takes over everything. Yeah. The men wear them too. And it's like they put their stuff in a pouch, like a leprechaun, like a belt, and they tie it on there. and then they push it around. So there is like no space. Like, so if you hear someone like, oh, I got aroused or this happened, it's like impossible. With it taped down. How?
And with 50 people in the room.
And it's cold.
Yeah. That full interview is going to drop today, so make sure you look for that on my YouTube channel. And when we come back, we have your Yeetie, Jay-Z. We've been talking about these sexual assault allegations. Well, now he's making his demands because, like he said, he is not going to stand down. All right, we'll tell you what his demands are. It's way up.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yee tea. Come and get the tea.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. B-Dot's here.
Yes, I am.
And let's get into this Yeetie. Now, I know you hate these stories because you are, like, you work for Jay-Z.
I do not work for Jay-Z.
But you love you some Jay-Z.
Who doesn't?
Okay, well, Jay-Z, we already had talked about the allegations against him.
Yes.
He's been accused of raping a 13-year-old girl back in 2000 with Diddy. Well, his first legal response is now to demand that she say who she is or else drop the case. He's already denied these charges in a public statement. Him and Tony Busby have had some back and forth as well. But Jay-Z's attorney is specifically requesting that the Jane Doe's identity be disclosed in order to properly defend himself against this false claim through the legal process in a transparent manner. And so what they're saying is that Tony Busby has a history of targeting celebrities by making false allegations of misconduct. And, you know, Diddy also had wanted one of his accusers to reveal herself, and she did. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in this situation. And if you recall, Ray J had went on this whole thing where he was talking about how people are just settling behind the scenes because they don't want their names involved in any of this. So whether it's true or not, people are kind of being told, look, we're going to put these allegations out against you unless you want to pay up.
Right. I feel like settlements in a way are like you're admitting to it. You know, and I guess in this case, Jay's like, no, I'm not giving you no money.
Right.
I didn't do anything.
And it kind of also doesn't stop because I feel like a lot of times people settle and then the story still comes out.
Right.
All right. Now let's talk about this Shade Room Roomie Diaries. They had Annalie Chapa and Dreezy on. And one thing they talked about was, do you require your sexual partners to get tested? Okay, here's what they had to say.
Do you require for your sexual partners to get tested?
I usually don't tend to go after dirty that I feel would be
deserving.
You know. Then again, I've been in a relationship for a little minute. So now that I'm single and I'm getting back on these, I probably would. It depends. Some guys you could just tell how they move and how they even move with you.
I feel like they always tell you like we should go get tested together. We always hear that, but nobody's ever asked me to do that.
That's a weird, awkward date.
I mean, it's the responsible thing to do,
is.
and it's what should be ingrained in us, but I feel like no one does it.
Like on the first day, hey, let's go to the clinic.
Yeah, let's
go to Applebee's after.
Maybe not on a first date, but before you're about to get it on.
Right.
All right. Well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They're flying under the radar, but you definitely need to know about them. It's Way Up.
This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. B-Dot's here.
That's right.
And it's time for some Under the Radar stories. Now, yesterday, TikTok requested the emergency pause of a law that would ban that app next month to be lifted. And that would give the Supreme Court time to determine whether it should review the law, according to the company in a court filing. TikTok does have more than 170 million users. People would be so disappointed. All right. And scientists have developed a lickable VR device so you could taste foods through your TV during cooking shows. I don't know how I feel about that. That's disgusting. What if somebody uses your lickable device And now you're like, why does this smell weird?
Wow.
You know, but this is something that has been developed by researchers at City University of Hong Kong. And they said that in the future, they could make food shows immersive. People could taste it from home.
I think you could use it for couples too in long distance relationships.
For porn.
I mean, hey.
No, I'm kidding.
Yes.
That's disgusting.
It tastes like chicken.
All right. Well, that is your Under the Radar. Now, you know, we have the Way Up mix at the top of the hour. Plus, you know, we got Ask You because we're always here to help you out. It's Way Up.
I go, hey, everybody, whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts. So you should know. This is Ask Ye.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy B-Dot is here.
My name's B-Dot.
And, you know, it's time for Ask Yee, 800-292-5150. Any question you have, we definitely want to make sure that we are of service and can help you out. We got Billy on the line. Hey, Billy.
Hey, Yee. How you doing?
I'm good. It's me and B-Dot. We can't wait to hear your question.
So, you know, I'm in this dating world, dating scene. I'm turning 32 this Saturday.
Okay. Happy birthday.
Thank you. But I'm going to take my dating life a little serious because, you know, I've just been in past toxic relationships. Mm-hmm. And I just want to start suggesting dating contracts to these new people I start dating, these new men I start dating. Like, I want to set my boundaries, my expectations, and my non-negotiables with them. You think I'm doing too much by asking someone to sign a dating contract?
Well, what's in the contract?
What are the terms?
The terms are going to be my non-negotiables. You can't talk to your exes no more because everybody want to go back to the exes.
What if they have kids?
Whoa.
You didn't think that through.
You want to talk about the kids during business hours from 9 a.m. when school starts to 3 p.m. when school finishes.
Now, what else is in this contract?
I don't even know.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think about what I'm going to put in there. Maybe my expectations, like if I call you, there should be a time limit of if you got to call me right back of 20 minutes or more.
What if they're sleeping?
What if you're sleeping? You need to tell me that
you're not thinking this through, sir. Billy.
We got to redline some of these terms and conditions, man.
And now what happens if they violate the contract?
Oh, they get documentation like in the workplace, so you're going to get a write-up. And after 3 strikes, you terminated.
Wow.
I got to protect my heart and my feelings.
So if they give you a contract to sign, you'll sign also?
If I like what the contract says.
Technically, this is kind of like a prenup agreement if you want to be technical.
But it's not even a relationship yet. It's just when you first start dating, right?
Yes, but in dating, people tend to be lying a lot. I want to date for long term, not for short term.
People probably don't care if they're going to violate the contract anyway. Yeah, sure, I'll sign it.
Gotta get it notarized.
And then what?
So
what happens?
Is he bugging Angela?
I don't know about a contract, but I think having being very clear on your intentions and your expectations is a great thing to do.
All right, so I don't know about a contract. You're right. You're the second person that shut me down. So.
I might be the third. No. How about a verbal contract? That could work, right? We handshake.
A verbal contract, we do that every day and people still be lying.
The truth is that people will do what they want to do and a contract ain't going to stop nothing.
That's true.
You're right.
Thank you for calling, Billy. 800-292-5150. That was Ask Ye, and that's the number. If you have any question, you can leave a message for Last Word, and we'll help you out. And when we come back, of course, we have Last Word. It's Way Up.
Pick up the phone.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the Last Word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. B-Dot's here. You ready for Last Word, B-Dot?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So you've been suggesting that I watch Lioness.
Yes.
So I'm going to get into that this weekend coming up. I actually have to go to Phoenix this weekend.
You on a roll. You like a flight attendant on a roll.
I know. Detroit right now today, then Phoenix this weekend, then Atlanta next week for Jingle Ball.
Oh, man.
I'm excited for that. And then a little holiday time where I'll be at home. You know, I'm opening up my bar at Coffee Uplifts People.
How many businesses do you have?
Listen, 2025 is going to be the year that I condense things and focus.
Okay.
For real. It really is.
I don't believe you, but okay.
It will. And it's also going to be the year that I get into my health journey some more.
Okay.
Make sure you also check out the Nourish Spot BK.
Yes.
In Brooklyn as well. Any last words for us?
I think that's about it, man.
Because you've been working out, so that's good. Yeah.
I got to go get a haircut. That's what I need to go get.
Yeah, your face is making me itch.
Sorry, Ange.
All right. Well, you guys, this is your show, so you have the last word.
This light is for Crystal Harper, my mother. She had a stroke last Sunday. It's been a little over a week, and I just want to send much love and blessing to her, not only from myself, but also the many wonderful people who've shown her love because she has shined her light on them. So I want to say I love you so much, Mom, and I'm on the way to the hospital now to be with her a little while today before I have to work.